Well, I'd been doing some work here at home, and then around 3 o'clock, I decided that I was going to go and do some gardening. As I was getting ready to head out the door, HB called, and he said, the school just called, Natalie's fainted, and there's an ambulance on the way. What do you want to do? And I said, well, I'm going to go up there. Then I got up there and pulled into the parking lot, and I saw the emergency vehicles. So I ran down, and a sheriff's investigator met me and talked to me, called me by my name, and when he said my name, I thought, oh man, this is horrible. So we started up the stairwell, and we were at the bottom, and he looked at me and he said, Libby, it's not good, and I need to tell you that it's not good. And I started to go down to the floor.
I was working in out of town in Alabama and got a call, but it was the school secretary, and she said, I just need to let you know that Natalie has fainted in the bathroom and there is EMS on the way. I didn't think that much of it and was hoping for the best.
I just heard someone down the hall yell, we need a first responder. I went in, and when I saw Natalie laying there, I just told the girl to come in. I said, call 911 right now.
I was actually in my classroom teaching, and someone came to my door and said that they needed me upstairs in the bathroom, that a student had collapsed. So I left my classroom of students and ran upstairs and walked into the bathroom, and 4 other teachers were already working on Natalie at that time. Allison Eaton had sort of already assessed her and told me that she didn't have a pulse and wasn't breathing on her own. Told her that I thought we should go get the AED. The other staff member came back with the AED. We got that undone and put the pads on Natalie and were able to shock her, and we got a pulse rate back.
And then I got a hold of Libby another time, and I guess that's when they were on the way to the emergency room. And she said, it's not that she just fainted. Her heart stopped. And that they had to use CPR, and that they had to defibrillate her twice. And when she said that, that was it. I knew this was something big. They got me back here to North Carolina within 4 or 5 hours from a long way away. And I take lots of plane rides, and those were the 2 worst plane rides I've ever had, and never want to take again. Because I was afraid that when I got to the end of the plane ride that Libby was going to be there and she was going to have to tell me the worst.
Well, I stayed over at a friend's house for about 3 days. I called my mom and my dad like every day to see if anything had changed. I was told it was really serious, and that they didn't know if she was gonna stay alive.
Here you go, Lisa.
Tissues up here.
You know, I have a internal defibrillator now, and I still haven't regained full use of my legs. But I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna have a life. So
we were riding home, and she said, you know, if I ever die, I'm never gonna wonder if people love me. I am so loved. It's vital for the American Heart Association to continue to train people, to certify them in CPR. That's what saved my daughter's life.
You have to be prepared for the worst, and the American Heart Association is there for that.
And Natalie could have just been another number. She could have been the next one.
If it weren't for the American Heart Association, I wouldn't have my sister.